Prolonged drought and floods have triggered severe food shortages, acute water scarcity, rising disease outbreaks, livestock deaths, and even loss of lives across the arid and semi-arid regions of Marsabit, Samburu, and Isiolo counties, raising alarm over a deepening humanitarian crisis. As rivers dry up, diseases spread and medical supplies dwindle in the few health facilities that remain functional. Many warn that the life-threatening situation could worsen if it persists in coming months. And TV's Victor Ngaruya visited 3 counties which are among the worst affected areas and brings us this report.
The dry waterbed that once roared with water, now dry, perhaps telling the story of the residents of Marsabit County and the drought that has ravaged the region for months. Marsabit County, Kenya's second largest by land area after Turkana, is among the hardest hit by the ongoing drought. Experts warn that the prolonged dry spell from 2020 to 2023, which caused widespread famine, loss of lives, livestock deaths, and mass displacement could return as early as January next year. During the 2020-2023 dry spell, more than 20 million people experienced acute food insecurity and over 13 million livestock perished. Now an estimated 2.1 million people are at risk of acute food insecurity.
Right now, as we speak, you can see this is the first week of November is almost over, and ordinarily for a normal season we have rains. So, and in the places where we have received some rainfall, it was late onset, and the forecast say that we're also going to have early cessation of the rainfall.
As we enter Marsabit County, we are met by what remains of River Merile. It once sustained hundreds of families. In Sale village, Bala location, women trek long distances carrying jerrycans in search of water. For 50-year-old Natumoi Segelan, a mother of 7, the drought has been heartbreaking. Many nights, she and her husband sleep hungry, saving what little food they can find for their children.
Firstly, due to this drought, we lack food. Our animals have moved far away from us in search of pastures. I came here to at least get a jerrycan of water.
Livestock, their main source of livelihood, have moved long distances in search of greener pastures. In some areas, local leaders have confirmed widespread livestock deaths.
Mfugo mingi iliisha, almost 75 to 80% imeisha. The little ile imebaki pia imekuwa striking, wakatoroka naye pande ya Isiolo County.
For expectant mothers and infants, the situation is worse.
Kama facility haina maji, maternity sana sana ndo naongelea kwa sababu huko ndo tunapata mama anakuja anajifungua. Unajua mama ndo kila kitu. Tukijaribu mama anajifungua anaenda na damu. Hiyo damu iko kwa chuka yake everything. Damu imejaa kila pali. Hata hauna kitu utafanya, unapanguza na nguo unajaribu. Maternity ndani ni chafu sana.
Medical staff warn that waterborne and vector-borne diseases such as pneumonia, respiratory infections, and Kala-Azar are spreading rapidly, especially in Logologo of Marsabit County. Diarrhea, often caused by residents drinking salty or stagnant water, has become common. Communities say the situation is dire.
Kifo rate ni mingi. Tukizunguka hapa hii mahali tunaishi, wengine watu 10 ndio wafariki. Tunasema ugonjwa lakini wengine ni jilali tu.
Nji Thailand Kurkur says they are simply grateful to find any water at all, even if it's muddy on the roadside. For them, this is a rare chance at access. Drought is not the only concern for the residents here. Teenage pregnancies, largely linked to early marriages, remain rampant. Medical practitioners say there are serious complications that come with these girls giving birth as teenagers.
A teenage mother means it's a child who has gotten pregnant. A young lady has gotten pregnant. And when they come here, Most of them are not able to deliver normally, so we end up taking them for cesarean sections, some of them, or most of them.
We found Hussein Kiare, a head teacher of a local school, at the chief's office. He says drought has forced many children to drop out of school.
In my school, I can say about 15 to 20 kids. And the life of one child dropping from one school because of food. That child could have been the president tomorrow.
In neighboring Samburu County, the situation mirrors that of Marsabit, rivers drying up and livestock migrating further in search of pasture. As Marsabit and Samburu struggles with drought, Isiolo is drowning in floods. They have become the new norm. Here at Malkadaka area, families wade through flooded compounds as latrines collapse. And at times, they say graves are exhumed after heavy downpours. The fortunes of Isiolo are two-faced. Despite the floods, some parts of Isiolo still lack water. Though there have been efforts to establish water points, electricity to pump the water remains a major challenge. Solar power is the main source of energy here. Here at Gafarsa in Isiolo County, a water project supported by the Water Sector Trust Fund and implemented by the Kenya Red Cross Society facilitates water access for residents. These two women, Kaltum Galma and Shukri Boru, came from a nearby village to fetch water early in the morning. They almost missed out on the water since the sun which powers the pumps had not yet risen. Fortunately, a brief spell of sunshine allowed the water to flow. Early in the year, the Donald Trump administration significantly reduced US aid to Kenya, and Moses Liaramu, a nursing manager at Laisami Sub-County Level 4 Hospital, says the situation has gotten worse for the last couple of months.
That's why if you go now to our data, you'll see a lot of drop rates, both for immunization, for nutrition services, those children who are malnourished. The data says it all. It says that something has happened since the cuts.
For years, organizations such as the Kenya Red Cross Society have stepped in with food assistance, medical outreaches, and rehabilitation of water points in an effort to restore hope. But without sufficient funding, these efforts are increasingly strained. As prolonged drought and flood continues to grip Kenya's arid and semi-arid regions, food shortages, livestock deaths, and the spread of diseases have raised alarm that this dire situation could worsen in months ahead if support to the affected communities is not forthcoming. Victor Ngaruya, NTV at Marsabit County.